Hey guys, it's me, Sawda, back again. Just bring it up a little bit. Yeah, it's me, Sawda, back again. Basically, I'm gonna have to do this really quickly. Okay, don't rush your speech. Basically, I'm gonna have to do this really quickly, so hopefully I don't miss anything out. But this is one of the videos I said I was gonna do like before I have a national channel. Like when results they happen for me, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna film this so that people don't go through the same struggle I do, or at least I can share like part of my experience so that I can help people in the future. So I hope I don't miss anything out, and I hope that you like gain from this video some way, shape or form. Before I start, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for some more stuff like these, and yeah, I hope you somewhat enjoy the video. Anyway, I want to tell like a really quick story, like my experience. I actually need to go to the toilet, but I can't stop. Where did I begin? I guess, like I said in my last minute revision video, exams and Ramadan didn't really mix. They didn't really mix, and I was coming out of my exams thinking, right, I flopped that. Like I was just so ready to like, not flop it, but I did. Well, I feel like I did anyway. Let's say fast forward now to the day before results day. I remember lying in my bed thinking, results day is really tomorrow, and like I don't know what's gonna happen. Like I just don't know what's gonna happen. Like I kind of thought I flopped. Obviously I don't know how I flopped, but I just felt like I did do well. Yeah, I remember seeing someone who got their acceptance. There was someone who got their acceptance the day before, and I was like, oh, some people get accepted the day before. Would I even get into uni? I don't know. On the TL, and all my, not all, but like a lot of people from school were going, oh my gosh, I got into uni. Oh my gosh, I got accepted into my fan choice. And here I was just lying, scrolling, thinking, I have not got that email. So I ran downstairs because I was like, you know what, if I'm going to go through clearing, which is what it seems like, even though I didn't think about clearing before, like I just thought, okay, Tyler, you can't lie in bed, let me run downstairs and make breakfast bath. I have not bathed and made breakfast that quick since then ever. Like it was just so quick, and my mum was like, Sawda, why are you rushing? And do you mind, Sassable? Thanks. Why are you rushing, Sawda? Like, why are you being so quick? Where are you rushing to? And I was like, my results got my UCAS, whatever, is coming out in 3 minutes. So let's say it was 9:57. I was there, like, with my little saucepan, just like trying to fry my egg, because that's what I ate for breakfast that day, toast and egg. And I just grabbed it, went upstairs, sat down, logged into the computer, and yeah, at let's say 10 o'clock when the results come out. I can't remember what time it is. Maybe it's 9, maybe it's 8, I can't remember. I went and all you see is you didn't get into your, like, you did not get into any of your choices. You are now, I remember the sentence, you are now in clearing. So I was like, okay, all right, eating my bread, eating my toast, like it's cool. Not it's cool, but like there was just no emotion, right? There was none. And then, oh, I don't know, maybe I told my dad that the results day was now in this time as well. But my dad came out basically, and he was just looking at me, just waiting for me to tell him the good news. And I was just like, no. Oh, this is the bit I started crying, and everything was a mess from here. But I was like, no, I didn't get into any of my choices. And he was like, what? And I was like so confused. I was like, I didn't get into uni. Like I didn't get into anything. And I remember I said it really loudly, and my sisters came running out because it was early in the morning. They're laughing at me. Yeah. They're laughing at me. Do you remember? Yeah. I'm laughing now, yeah, but honestly, like, hey, don't laugh too much.
It wasn't a good experience.
Exactly, it wasn't a good experience, man, because they were asleep, yeah. So they just ran out like, what's going on? And I was like, I didn't get to my unit. So I dashed to school now. Well, I got the bus like every other student would probably get, or most students at least, because you're going driving yet. I remember getting to the desk, and they're like, what's your name? I'm thinking, you know my name. I have been here for 7 years. Don't be playing them games, okay? Not now. I have not got the time for this, because I think by then I was starting to panic, and then like a lot of adrenaline was just running through my system, yeah. Anyway, I was like on the Nougat, ONANUGA, and they were going through the thing. I was thinking, you need to hurry up, okay? You need to hurry yourselves. I remember going to sixth form, and I'm like, I think I got to sixth form area. Then I looked at my grades. I was like, oh, AAC. And I was just like, oh. In a grammar school, like the expectation is just so much higher. Like there's a hyper elitist expectation to get certain grades. So like A's and A stars is what you're supposed to get. Like that's it. Like, so the C, I think, it just even now, like I don't know, I think I'm over it, but like, yeah. I was standing there thinking, this is what I go. I can't even, I don't know, I can't even be happy for the 2 A's, because like the C is obviously what made me not get into my uni, because I had firmed Birmingham with AAA, I had insured King's College with AAB, and I had got AAC. So I was a bit like, this C is just causing me a lot of headache, a lot of head loss, and I don't appreciate it. I logged in, yeah. And I remember like not sitting down, because at this point I was just too hyped to sit down. I logged in and I was just walking up and down the room. I was like, yeah. I remember, I was shouting at this point at people. One of my other friends, he was also in clearing, and we were next to each other. But I remember just like walking up and down the room, shouting, yeah, like just because I was just going mad. At this point, I was just, yeah, like let's say out of 100, I was like 50% hysteria. Another thing that was stressing me out, yeah, is that when I logged onto clearing, there was just so much. Like, how do you even get onto clearing? So I logged back onto my U class. I had to click here, click there. Sure, you should just make it clear. Just make one button clear there, so I can click it and know. But there's like clearing from the Telegraph, clearing from this place, clearing from that. Like, I don't want to be thinking about that when I'm going through clear. I just want one straight, direct this tin, you know. It's just long. You have to put what you want to do, and put like, it's like a search thing, but then so many other things are coming up, like computer science and this, engineering, and I'm like, I just want to do computer science. I try to like order, you know, homies the way you need, because I have to think about that too, which is really difficult, because on the day, like I said, I'm panicking, right? Like I'm going through like, let's say I'm like 55-60% hysteria now, so I'm thinking, but I'm very, very panicked, right? Like I know at this point I was sweating. I remember like taking my shirt and like taking my shirt and like, because I was on one basically. All these options were coming up. I'm trying to write down these unis, but nothing was popping to me, and I was just like, like this is not working. So I just kind of gave up. I remember going around the school, like walking around, like I remember seeing year 12s and telling them like I didn't get into the unis. I was like crying or not crying. It was just a mess. Like, but I think at this point, yeah, I think maybe I had given up. I remember going to my friends, and every time I was telling people like, this is where they go, they were like, yes, Hardy, you did well. Oh my gosh, you did well, that's so good. I'm like, no, it's not very clearing, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I had this thing I want to miss out. Fast forward, there was a point where I got to the hall again, and I saw a friend. I was like, Tasha, help me, help me. And like I just broke down on Tasha. Hi Tasha, remember that? Remember that? I remember then a teacher finally, because this was, I had been walking around and being mad. Let's say I'm at like 75% hysteria now for a while. I know it was a while. It's gone up and down the head there, just being crazy. And then finally a teacher came up to me. Shout out to you. I don't want to say your name because yeah, but she really she just calmed me down. She was like, at this point I was like, let's say I was like 100%, like I was just a mess. Like if you saw me that day, you know I was just finished. So I'm crying like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna, I don't even know what I was saying. I was just crazy, gone, yeah. And I remember she was like, she kind of pulled me off Tasha. She was like, Sawda, what's wrong? I was like, this is what I got this, but I'm going for clearing, da, da, da. She was like, Sawda, look at me, you are going to uni. Like I remember her shouting at me, you are going to uni, don't cry, da, 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 da. You need to do this, you need to do that, you need to calm down, da, da, da. Like she was proper like, you know those army people like shouting at you. But I think it helped because I was just way too panicked for my own good. So I stopped crying. So she really reassured me that, you know, not all was lost, because at this point I just thought, you know what, I tried. There's nothing I can do. Like, this is it. This is the end. Like, you kind of work, and especially like from the school I come from and the background I come from, like uni is it. Like uni is it, and I'm not going there anymore. So I just felt everything is finished. Like this is the end. She really reassured that, you know, reassured me, sorry, that that it can happen. So I think I stopped crying at this point, wiped my tears, and she's like, yeah, come to my office for 5 minutes, because she's like one of those people that are always busy. And we're gonna find you, just you and me, we're gonna find you this uni, like we're going to go, how about here, how about there, cool. So I don't know, I didn't actually go back. You would think I'll go back, but I didn't actually go back. Me and Tasha went to the workroom again, and Tasha was like, you know what, we're not gonna leave this room until you find a place. And at this point I was just like, after that, being at like a level 100, yeah, so at this point I was just sitting there, like, I was just like, I was giving up here when I was panicking about it, and then at this point I just almost didn't care, like. But Tasha was like, you know, Sawda, we need to find your uni. So she basically called everybody. I don't know if this is allowed. It's happened now, so she basically called unis up, and she was like, yeah, my name is Sawda, or like searched and called them up, like, my name is Sawda, this I want to do this, and she just basically found me unis. I was looking at her, and she had probably got like 2 unis at this point, and I was like, you know what, like, this is my life, like, I can be sad, but I can't afford to flop, because I know tomorrow I'm gonna regret it. So I don't know, I just stopped doing nothing, and I called. At this point I was like, let me call Queen Mary, or find a place at Queen Mary, because clearing's in alphabetical order, so I didn't actually see it on the clearing list. It probably was like at the end if there was any spaces at all, but I was like, okay, Queen Mary, I had applied that earlier in the year, but I didn't actually take them as a firm of assurance, but maybe they have places. You called them up, it took a while to get through. Then I remember they finally came through. I was like, hi, my name is Sawda.